I'm back. So tired. You have no idea. Okay, so still getting a lot of fan mail, unable to answer it all. I try in between everything I'm doing, but I mean, I go to court this morning, so um okay. Here's the thing. I don't know if Walgreens was a part of it the entire time or not. I don't know that, okay? I We like to give people the benefit of the doubt, guilty until proven innocent, not the other way around, innocent until proven guilty. But here's the thing. Again, like I said in my sequel, Hush Money, if you're not trying to catch the bad guys, it's because you're one of them. I don't know if Walgreens was a part of it the entire time or not. We're going to find out now that we're offering the reward for the 500K for the arrest and the conviction. The witnesses that I have spoken to that have already admitted being at the home of Aaron Carter when he was being killed, they don't want to go on record unless they have protection, which I don't blame them. I'd be the same way. I have spoken to the witnesses, and I've come to the conclusion that there should be a monetary reward for the capture of the other people in the RICO Act. So I needed to go on record here and let you know. I don't know if Walgreens was a part of it from the beginning or not. I've been in touch with the lawyers that represent Walgreens that so Walgreens is based out of Deerfield, Illinois, but they hire legal counsel that represents them in multiple lawsuits. So I've reached out to the other law firms and representatives of Walgreens to let them know that basically they're being extorted. But if they don't try to represent themselves, it could be because they were in on it too. I don't know. Like Ganville told me one time, he was like, "You have no idea how deep the rabbit hole goes." Yeah, I mean, it's a never ending rabbit hole. So I get it. But $500,000, $500,000 is life changing money. Okay. And I believe that we can rally to get that for you. And also, I can go a step further and be a liaison with the feds and get you a plea deal. So that's the thing. At this point, I don't know if Walgreens is involved in it or not. Again, I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but we also don't know. I know for sure that that's not Aaron Carter's kid, and I've spoken to people who were involved with the activity that ultimately met Aaron with his death, but I haven't received confirmation that Walgreens is or isn't involved in it. But I just want to let you know I have contacted several lawyers that represent Walgreens. Like I always do, I do different offices, different states, because I just have to have that on lockdown. What I'm worried about is them having end up putting the blame on one person who I have an idea who that is, But it's not fair to just put it all on the one person, especially when there was like multiple people involved. So just to clarify, because it's easier for me to jump on live than it is to respond to every email, I am not aware if Walgreens knows or does not know or is involved or is not involved in the Project Nightlight. I can't confirm that at this point. Because I only talk to Walgreens if I can have a recorded conversation with them. And they haven't wanted to, as far as my knowledge, agree to that. But at this point, being a reporter, I got to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? You can't, like, you people that rely on the police, like, good luck with that. Like, just wait for your home to be broken into or your car to be robbed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's every man for themselves. Oh, low battery, probably. So, okay, to answer your question, I have no idea if Walgreens was involved prior or not. I haven't received confirmation. There hasn't been enough information to I want to say that they weren't part of it, but they could have also have hidden it better. I don't know. I don't know. I know, like, again, Walgreens wants to talk to me off the record. Now, I'm not going to talk off the record. So I don't know if Walgreens is involved or not involved. I've had conversations, but as soon as I go on the record, they nosedive. But I can tell you this. I'm pretty sure that we wouldn't have a problem raising $500,000 to get witness testimony on the record plus immunity, okay? And then, like, 2 lives ago, I was talking about that green room interview, and they were talking about Adam 22 hooking up with underage minors. Okay, let me address that. Because I go back and I watch the lives, and I'm like, yeah, you got ADHD, all right. There was evidence that came over the tip line about Adam 22, Adam Grand Mason. There was a list compiled of underaged girls that he was involved with sexually, allegedly, that was turned over to the feds. But his dad, Philip Grand Mason, was pardoned by Bill Clinton, who was logged on being on the Lolita Express, which was the Jeffrey Epstein underage. Jared from Subway. I mean, the followers have got to understand what I'm coming from. When I say Jared from Subway, you should know what that is. But I did turn it into federal investigators. I do feel like Adam Grand Mason does get a pass sometimes because of his dad being politically connected to Bill Clinton, who allegedly has ties to the, was it Club 15 or whatever they call it? I don't know. I don't want to know. Listen, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know whatever that is. Okay. But yes, the person that interviewed Check the Star in the green room was talking about Adam 22, Adam Grand Mason, whose dad is Philip Grand Mason, who was pardoned by Bill Clinton, hooking up with 15-year-olds. There actually is a list that was created by Adam Grand Mason, Adam 22, and he kept track of the minors that Jared from Subway with, and that was turned over to FBI agents. I use multiple FBI agents when I work because in my experience going back to what was it, 2012. You can't use one office. You got to use multiple offices because sometimes they tend to be selective on who they work with. But I'm not selective who I work with. And again, I haven't been able to get anybody from Walgreens on record to agree or not agree to the extortion plan about Aaron Carter's death. Okay? What I can tell you is that there's witnesses who are willing to come forward, but they want protection and they want money. Let's get it. Let's get it to them. Can you do it? I think you can. I don't know. That's it, really. I don't know if Walgreens is a part of it or not yet. Part of me wants to say no, but why won't they talk to me on record? I mean, it is their legal department, but still, they should make a statement. They're kind of in a weird spot right now because they know that the DNA for Prance doesn't match Aaron. So we have to kind of railroad them. You know what I'm saying? You can't wait for that homicide detective to get on board with what's going on. I know he wants to be an FBI agent, but in a million years, he's never going to be an FBI agent. Oh, God, no. No, 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 no. He's smoking a pipe dream there. He made too many errors. He's fraud on the court, everything like that. So, I mean, he might as well just hang on to the position that he had. You know what I always say, because people are like, why does Lori Knight act the way she does about Nick? And I always say the same thing. She's going to ride that car until the wheels fall off, okay? So Ray Lugo's going to do the same thing in his position. There's no way he's ever going to become an FBI agent based on his sloppy work and everything else that he's done. So again, I don't know if Walgreens was in on it or not in on it. Haven't been able to get them on record. They're a big company. I have record of contacting their lawyers. That I can tell you. Yeah, I tag them in the posts, but oh no, I went the extra mile because you know how I am. I'm not going to leave anything to a maybe. Coulda, shoulda, woulda is the worst way to start a sentence. So ever since October of 2023, I've been in contact with representatives from Walgreens. Okay, got that far, but there's witnesses. There's two witnesses that I can get for sure immunity for, but they want money too, which it's not such a bad thing, Morgan and Morgan, because, you do have to pay your informants. FBI agents pay their informants. I haven't taken any money, okay? Just so you know. But I think we can come up with the money for it, for a bounty. Yeah, that's not a problem. So, just putting it out there because, the phone, the email, all of it sometimes is compromised. But just wanted to jump back on live and address those questions. I get a lot of fan mail. I haven't been able to answer everybody I want to. I don't have it in me. I just don't have it in me to do it. It's just every day I go through, but still. Anyway, enough about that. That's the latest. I don't know yet about Walgreens, but we will get to that and we will address that. I still feel like they're not a part of the Project Nightlight, but I'm not ruling it out either. Like I'm on the fence about it. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But we will figure it out. Because I've been very aggressive about being in contact with their legal team. Because I already know you got to just talk to the lawyers, but they could have lawyered up. They don't owe me anything. But I have them in the crosshairs. So I got them where I want them, like in that little sweet spot. They're just 500K away of getting what it is that everybody wants, which is not a lot of money when you take into consideration a wrongful death lawsuit against Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, and Aaron was a celebrity. I mean, and Aaron's on record that Sony owed him money. She owed him a lot of money. It wasn't just a couple $1,000,000. It was like over $100 million they owed Aaron, okay? So 500K is very doable. And immunity. I have a good rapport with FBI agents that I can get you immunity, but witness protection isn't going to be enough. You're going to need that bounty. But I can do it for you. So let me know. Hit me up, shatteredwindows7@gmail.com, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, I'm being annoying because I came back on today, but I felt like I had to. All right. Namaste, everybody.